Okay, so hi everyone, welcome back to another video. If you're new to this channel, I mainly cover investing topics, stocks, crypto, and forex. And I am just your fellow investor, just sharing knowledge I have about the financial markets. So if you haven't already, please help to serenade the like button and drop a comment for the algo. Okay, so starting off, a fib retracement is basically horizontal lines that indicate where support and resistance are likely to occur. Each level has a percentage value and are usually 23.6, 38.2, 50, 61.8, and 78.6%. Okay, so the 50 and the 61.8% levels are mostly known to people as the golden levels. As historically and backtested, when price is trending in one way, when it retraces, it usually retraces halfway, which is the 50% level, or the 61.8%, and bounces from those levels. Thus, those two are the golden levels. So how do we use the fib? Simple. Just draw between two significant price points, such as a swing high and a swing low. The percentage levels are levels where price can potentially find support and bounce from that level. We add fib extensions to the fib retracement tool to give us levels where price will go to after bouncing from the support. So these are the three main points to note when using the fib retracement tool. The fib connects just 2 points that a trader deems relevant, typically a swing high or low, or vice versa. The percentage levels provided are areas where price could retrace and find support. And please, don't purely rely on the fib levels. Do not enter a trade just because price touched one of the fib levels. Use it as confluence to areas of previous support or resistance. Now, I'll move on to some examples on the charts. Okay, so typically this is how a fib retracement tool will look like. It may not look like this at first, but you can follow my settings over here. Okay, you can just pause the video and just copy over. So anyway, more explaining further how the fib retracement is used. So basically, whenever you draw a point to point, the starting point will always be a 1. Okay, and towards the end, it will look like a 0. So these are the percentage points I'm talking about. The 0.382, the 0.5, the 0.618, which are the two golden levels, and the 0.786. And lastly, you might wonder, what is this negative 0.27 and negative 0.618? So these are the fib extension levels. So this is where you tell us where exactly price would potentially go to. So we can mark them as our take profit levels. So one thing to note for the fib, we should use it only above 1 hour time frame. So basically 1 hour time frame and above, because as the higher time frames will give us a better data point. Okay, so just giving you an example. So firstly, what you should do is to identify the trend. Okay, so let's say for example, this pair, pound USD. I'm sure many of you actually trade this. Okay, so let's identify the trend first. So you can see higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher lows. Very straightforward, right? It's a uptrend. Okay, so how do we use it? Okay, I'm just taking any random point to just show you an example. Okay, so firstly, click on the fib tool. Okay, now since we want to find a potential support after retracing, okay, let's say I want to find from this low to this swing high. Okay, can you see the starting point is always a 1 and the swing high should be a 0. So look how price actually bounced from the golden level. Look, 0.618 in confluence with support over here. And where does it go? It goes straight to our take profit levels, even to the negative 0.618 and the dot. Can you see this? So this is how fib is used. It's so useful and so powerful. Okay, let me give you another example. If you want to switch the Fibonacci tool, basically changing to a sell bias. Let's say this is the short-term sell bias, right? Now we want to find how much can price actually go to. So instead of swing low to swing high, we go swing high to swing low. We drag it. Okay, let's say here to here. Okay, now where you see the price bounces from? The 0.5 percentage, which is the golden level again. And where does it go to? It almost hits the negative 0.27 Fib extension level. Just almost just 5 pips away. So this is another thing to take note. You cannot use the Fib directly. Don't rely on it purely. Okay, you have to use your other knowledge such as support and resistance to get your bias. Okay, guys. So this is another chart. This is another example I'll be giving you. This is the Bitcoin versus USDT. Okay, I'm sure most of you all actually already know what happened a few weeks before, right? There's the big major Bitcoin crash. Actually, if we use the Fib tool, we can actually exactly pinpoint where price would have gone to using the Fib. Okay, so let me give you a clear example. Okay, this is Bitcoin at the 60K level. Okay, price has made a new lower high. So what does that mean? It's starting to have a downtrend. Okay, I put this black mini box first so that you will exactly know how to use the Fib tool at these situations. Okay, so very simply, we now have a swing high and a swing low, and we notice a downtrend. So what do? We use the Fib tool. Okay, can you see here? Swing high, swing low. So we use the Fib tool, drag it first point to the second point. Okay, now where do we see it? Price retraces to the 0.618 level. Notice it does not stop exactly at the 0.618 level. It went a little bit above. But you can see here, there's a resistance level over here. So that's where you can see, you can use this as confluence to say, oh, it's going to bounce from this level. Okay. So what do you see next? A few more red candles and then a big, what do you see? A big red candle, right? So this is a big engulfing candle. So now we know that price should go down even further. So where do we put our take profits? Okay, so our first take profit will be 71.8k levels. See, it just tells you which price to even put. Okay, and the next level, TP2, will be the negative 0.618 levels. Okay, now just deleting this box. Where do you see price hits? Hit negative 0.27 Fib extension and even touches the negative 0.618. Almost on the dot. Can you see? So this is where you can actually predict how much price would have gone if we use the Fib tool. Can you see how powerful this is? Alright, so wrapping up, 3 points to take note on using the Fib tool. Okay, so typically we connect 2 points, a swing high and a swing low, or vice versa. Okay, and so this is how you would see it as. Okay, so the settings, just copy from my video if you want to. Alright, so the percentage levels, okay, they are areas where price can find support and bounce. And which are the golden levels? Yep, the 0.5 and the 0.618 levels. These are the two key areas to watch out for. Okay, last point. Do not purely rely on the Fib tool. I should emphasize this, okay? Even though it's crazy how price reacts at these levels, use it in confluence and don't just purely when price hits the level, don't just purely enter a trade right there. Okay, so if you are like a pure price action trader, use it as confluence. Find areas of support and resistance to help you in these bias. Alright, that's it from me. If you like this video, please hit the like button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you want contents like this. If you have other content ideas for me, please leave it in the comment section below. And if you want to earn interest on your crypto, you can use Blockfi and receive up to $250. Link is in the description below. And as always, invest safe and smart. The markets are always here, but your capital may not. Peace.